we're living in an age where everyone is looking to become famous now because they can. This is social media. And it's getting more and more and more congested because people think I have an opportunity, which I think is wonderful. I think that everyone has something to share. Everyone is special, kind of like a snowflake. No snowflake is like the other, but everyone is unique. However, the trap that a lot of people are falling into is thinking that you have to wear this mask. That isn't really you. It's just a personality that you're producing so that you can have an effect on people. And I think that's the issue with the way the world is going. What I want to tell you is, first of all, you don't really stand a chance of being the only person at this point that's going to be visible, that's going to be successful. There will be others like you. But what's going to make you stick out like a sore thumb is you continuing to be true to yourself, irrespective of how other people are showing up. I used to think the louder and the more in your face I was, the more traction I would gain. From one perspective, it's true because a lot of people feed on that energy. But now I'm realizing it's all about letting go and truly believing that if my magic, who I am, is meant to be shared with the world, meaning if I don't force it, if I'm being fully authentic to myself, maybe I'm a little more pulled back in my approach, I'm a little more calm. If I'm really meant to make it in a big way, I have to implicitly trust that the universe will only make that happen if I stay true to myself. If I don't stay true to myself, I might make it, but I'll be suffering the entire time because I wasn't being authentic. So I think it's really important, since it is so saturated online, that you stay true to you. What is your story? And I will tell you, just from firsthand experience, it's never really natural filming like this. Like, it's not. Like, I'm staring at a freaking camera right now and I'm trying to connect with you. You know what I mean? Like, it's never really natural. However, you do the best you can with who you are. You do the best you can with the way that you're uniquely wired. And you just continue to practice being more authentic every time. Sometimes we feel like we have to speak very fast to keep people's attention. I've done that too. Guilty. But the thing is, am I enjoying the experience as I'm doing it? The answer is no. So I have to remain true to me and say, okay, if something doesn't feel good, why am I doing it? It's because on some level, I'm not really fully believing in my own magic. I'm not really believing that the universe will look out for me if I don't choose that approach. And if I instead choose the approach of being more calm, more like I am in person. So I think in these times, it's absolutely essential that you remain true to yourself, because then people will flock to you for the right reasons. For the right reasons. If you're doing it just because you want to be seen, because you want to become famous, but you're not really being authentic, and you can usually tell when you watch people. You can usually tell that it's almost like they're animating themselves from the background. Oh, I want to have this effect, so I'll do this. But they're not in their body. They're not being the thing that they are. Do you understand? So I think to strip all of that away, all of those pretenses, all of those facades, it takes a lot of courage. But I believe that if you are truly yourself, then people will flock to you. And this can be applicable to relationships, friendships, to everything in your life. People will gravitate to you for the right reasons because you are sharing who you really are. You know, years ago, I want to say for 20 years, I was lifting really heavy weights and I was really good at it. But when I got honest with myself, I was like, do I enjoy it while I'm doing it? No, it's painful. And I don't want to attract more pain into my life. But I'm basically creating pain, so I shouldn't complain. Oh, I like that. Creating more pain, so I shouldn't complain if I suffer. And I just had this light bulb moment. I'm like, who are you really, Phil? What do you really like? And the answer was simple. The answer was like, I just want to go on a very slow walk like a turtle because that brings me so much joy. Did I lose my body? Yeah, like my body completely changed. But my partner always tells me, you are so attractive because you don't care. You're just owning it. And that makes you more mysterious. It makes you more magnetic. So I think, you know, in your friendships, if you want to attract the right friends, be yourself. On your social media, be yourself. Don't pretend to be something that you're not. And you will be very successful and you'll stand out from all of the people. Basically, everyone and their mother is trying to be famous at this point. But you're going to stand out in a different way, in a more substantial way. I love you.